In the vast tapestry of existence, where chaos and uncertainty dance in ceaseless rhythms, Stoicism emerges as the silent maestro, orchestrating a symphony of resilience. Unveiling the enigmatic path to intrinsic value, Stoicism stands as the sentinel, whispering ageless truths to those willing to listen. And hey, before we begin, if you're keen on cultivating your wisdom, join our community to evolve together by pressing the subscribe button below and activating the notification bell. Now, let's delve into the video. Strategy 1. Embrace the inevitable. In the vast expanse of time, where moments fleetingly slip through our grasp, Stoicism beckons us to embrace the inevitability of change. The revered Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher king, guides us with his profound insight. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. In these words, a clarion call echoes, a call to seize the fleeting present, to extract value from the impermanence of life. Life, a transient melody, plays in the theatre of the cosmos. The Stoic, in acknowledging the brevity of their existence, cultivates an acute awareness of time's ceaseless march. Rather than resisting the natural ebb and flow of life, Stoicism encourages a profound acceptance of change, a surrender not to defeat, but to wisdom. Aurelius, drawing from the well of Stoic philosophy, invites us to examine our relationship with time. It is not merely a countdown to an unknown finale, but a canvas upon which we paint the masterpiece of our lives. In embracing the inevitable, we cease to be prisoners of anxiety, releasing the shackles that bind us to the illusion of permanence. To apply this strategy, one must confront their fear of the future and the unknown. The Stoic engages in introspection, contemplating the impermanence of all things. Instead of lamenting the passage of time, they glean from it a profound sense of urgency to live authentically and purposefully. This strategy becomes a beacon in navigating life's storms. In the face of challenges, the Stoic recognizes that change is the only constant and adapts with grace. By accepting the impermanence of both joy and sorrow, they find equanimity, an unshakable foundation upon which to build resilience. As we tread the Stoic path of embracing the inevitable, let the words of Marcus Aurelius echo in our hearts. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. In this acceptance lies the key to unlocking the profound value embedded in the transient nature of our existence. Strategy 2. Master your reactions. In the relentless ebb and flow of existence, the Stoic sage Seneca urges us to transcend the tempests within. He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than necessary, he wisely imparts. In this Stoic strategy, the art of mastering our reactions becomes the crucible wherein resilience is forged. Life, an unpredictable voyage, often throws challenges our way, invoking emotional tempests within us. Seneca, drawing from the core of Stoic philosophy, advocates for a profound transformation, the mastery of one's reactions. This is not a call for emotional suppression, but an invitation to cultivate a resilient mind, impervious to the capricious whims of circumstance. To master our reactions is to recognize the sovereignty of our inner realm. Stoicism teaches us that external events are beyond our control, but our reactions are within the sanctum of our power. The Stoic sage, instead of being a puppet to emotions, becomes the master, directing the symphony of their inner responses with the precision of a virtuoso. To embody this strategy, one must embark on a journey of self-awareness. The Stoic engages in introspection, observing the ebb and flow of their emotions without being swept away by them. In the face of adversity, they choose a response rooted in reason and virtue, fostering a resilient spirit. This strategy serves as a shield against the tumultuous storms of life. In moments of crisis, the Stoic pauses, taking a breath before responding. This moment of reflection becomes a sanctuary, where emotional reactions are transformed into deliberate responses, imbued with wisdom and calm. In the Stoic pursuit of mastering reactions, let the words of Seneca resonate within. He who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than necessary. To master our reactions is not to evade suffering, but to choose the manner in which we navigate it. In this choice lies the path to resilience, where the Stoic, serene in the face of turmoil, emerges as a beacon of inner strength. Strategy 3. The dichotomy of control. In the labyrinth of existence, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus imparts a profound lesson: the dichotomy of control. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them, he declares. This Stoic strategy is a compass, guiding us to discern what lies within our dominion and what resides beyond our influence. Life, an intricate tapestry woven with threads of fate, unfolds with events both favorable and adverse. Epictetus, drawing from the Stoic wellspring, invites us to navigate this intricate pattern by understanding the boundaries of our control. The dichotomy of control is a revelation, a recognition that while external circumstances elude our influence, our internal reactions remain sovereign. To practice this strategy is to embark on a journey of discernment. The Stoic, facing the unpredictability of life, learns to channel their energy into what they can control: their thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By relinquishing the futile grasp on external events, they discover a reservoir of autonomy and self-mastery within. The application of the dichotomy of control becomes a shield against the capricious winds of fate. Instead of battling against the unchangeable, the Stoic focuses on sculpting the self, finding strength in the fortitude of an indomitable spirit. In the words of Epictetus, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. As we immerse ourselves in the Stoic practice of the dichotomy of control, let Epictetus's wisdom echo in our hearts. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. In this choice lies the essence of our autonomy, the cornerstone of a Stoic's resilient spirit. Strategy 4. Virtue as the North Star. In the cosmic theatre of morality, Stoicism unveils a guiding light: virtue. The revered Epictetus instructs us that virtue is the only good in this Stoic strategy, emphasizing that our moral character, rather than external accolades, is the true measure of our worth. Life, a stage where our choices play out, often entices us with the allure of fleeting pleasures and external validations. The Stoic, however, looks beyond these ephemeral rewards, recognizing that true value resides in the cultivation of virtue. Epictetus beckons us to embrace the cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, for in their pursuit lies the path to a life well lived. To embody virtue as the North Star is to navigate life's intricate labyrinth guided by an unwavering moral compass. The Stoic, facing the myriad choices that define existence, prioritizes the pursuit of moral excellence over ephemeral gains. In the words of Seneca, he suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. This strategy becomes a transformative force, shifting our focus from the external to the internal, from the transient to the enduring. The Stoic, in choosing virtue over momentary pleasures, discovers an abiding sense of self-worth that transcends the whims of circumstance. As we delve into the Stoic philosophy of virtue as the North Star, let the words of Epictetus resonate within. Virtue is the only good. In this pursuit of moral excellence, we unearth a reservoir of inner strength, forging a path to a life imbued with enduring value. Strategy 5. practice contemptus mundi. Amidst the cacophony of societal judgments and external expectations, Stoicism introduces the potent strategy of contemptus mundi, the disdain for external opinions. Seneca, the Stoic sage, imparts wisdom. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. In this Stoic strategy, the focus shifts from the pursuit of external validation to the cultivation of intrinsic worth. Life, a grand tapestry woven with societal norms and expectations, often tempts us to seek approval and validation from others. Contemptus mundi, however, invites the Stoic to emancipate themselves from the chains of societal judgment. Seneca's words echo a call to introspection, urging us to evaluate the true source of our worth. To practice contemptus mundi is to embark on a journey of self-discovery, where the Stoic disentangles their identity from external validations. The opinions of others become mere ripples on the surface of the Stoic's profound reservoir of self-worth. In the words of Epictetus, "He who values the merits of others and in their pleasure takes joy, even as though it were his own, shall be free from hate." This strategy becomes a shield against the turbulence of societal expectations. The Stoic, liberated from the relentless pursuit of external affirmations, discovers an inner sanctum of tranquility. By turning inward, they find a wellspring of strength, unaffected by the capricious winds of external opinions. As we immerse ourselves in the Stoic practice of contemptus mundi, let Seneca's wisdom reverberate within. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. In this shift of focus, from external judgments to intrinsic worth, the Stoic discovers a profound sense of liberation and authenticity. Strategy 6. The Stoic pause. In the frenetic dance of emotions, Stoicism introduces a transformative ritual, the Stoic pause. Seneca, the sage of serenity, advises, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." In this Stoic strategy, the pause becomes a sanctum of reflection, a moment where the Stoic dissects the tumult of emotions before choosing a response. Life, a cascade of experiences, often lures us into impulsive reactions driven by unchecked emotions. The Stoic pause emerges as a powerful antidote, a deliberate interruption in the cascade of feelings. Seneca's counsel resonates with an invitation to witness the emotional tempest with detachment before allowing it to dictate our responses. To embrace the Stoic pause is to embark on a journey of self-mastery. The Stoic, when confronted with the storms of emotion, resists the immediate urge to react. Instead, they withdraw into the silence of the pause, allowing reason to take the reins. In the words of Epictetus, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This strategy becomes a shield against the tyranny of impulsive reactions. The Stoic, in the sacred interval of the pause, discerns between the external stimuli and the internal response. By infusing deliberation into their reactions, they unearth a reservoir of strength and resilience. As we delve into the Stoic philosophy of the Stoic pause, let Seneca's words echo within. "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." In this sacred interval of reflection, the Stoic discovers the power to navigate the currents of emotion with wisdom and grace. Strategy 7. Memento mori. In the grand tapestry of existence, the Stoic strategy of memento mori emerges as a solemn reminder of our mortality. Epictetus imparts the wisdom, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This Stoic practice invites us to confront the ephemeral nature of life, urging us to live with intention and purpose. Life, a fleeting journey, often seduces us into complacency and procrastination. Memento mori, however, beckons the Stoic to gaze unflinchingly at the reality of mortality. Epictetus's words echo as a wake-up call, a call to infuse every moment with meaning. For in acknowledging our transience lies the key to a life well lived. To practice memento mori is to undertake a profound shift in perspective. The Stoic, instead of evading the inevitability of death, confronts it with stoic composure. This confrontation becomes a catalyst for intentional living, as the Stoic contemplates the legacy they wish to leave behind. In the words of Seneca, it's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. This strategy becomes a guiding force in decision-making. The Stoic, with the spectre of mortality as a constant companion, sifts through the trivial and the significant. Memento mori is not a morbid obsession, but a poignant call to cherish each moment, to live authentically and purposefully. As we immerse ourselves in the Stoic philosophy of memento mori, let Epictetus's counsel resonate within. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. In this sobering acknowledgement of our mortality, the Stoic discovers the impetus to sculpt a life of profound significance and enduring value. Strategy 8. Amor Fati. In the cosmic ballet of fate, the Stoic unveils a transformative strategy, Amor Fati, the love of one's fate. This profound concept, rooted in the Stoic philosophy, encourages us to not only accept but embrace every twist and turn of our journey. Nietzsche, inspired by Stoicism, declared, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity, not merely bear what is necessary, still less conceal it, but love it." Life, a labyrinth of events, often tempts us to resist or lament the unfolding of circumstances. Amor Fati, however, calls the Stoic to go beyond acceptance, urging them to love and find beauty in every thread of their narrative. To embody Amor Fati is to cultivate a radical acceptance of the past, present, and future. The Stoic, instead of merely enduring the inevitable, transforms suffering into an opportunity for growth. This strategy becomes a source of resilience, enabling the Stoic to navigate the complexities of life with a spirit untethered by regret or resistance. Amor Fati serves as a guiding principle in facing adversity. The Stoic, in moments of trial, reframes challenges as opportunities, embracing the belief that every experience, no matter how daunting, contributes to the richness of their existence. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." As we delve into the Stoic philosophy of Amor Fati, let Nietzsche's words echo within. My formula for greatness in a human being is Amor Fati, that one wants nothing to be different. In this profound embrace of one's fate, the Stoic discovers not only resilience, but a transformative power to turn every circumstance into a source of strength and growth. Strategy 9. Eudaimonia, flourishing in virtue. In the philosophical panorama of Stoicism, the strategy of eudaimonia stands as the pinnacle, an invitation to flourish in virtue. The Stoic seeks not just resilience, but a profound sense of well-being grounded in moral excellence. As Seneca eloquently phrases it, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Life, an intricate tapestry, weaves moments of joy and challenge. Eudaimonia, in Stoic philosophy, is the pursuit of a flourishing life, not defined by external circumstances, but by the internal landscape of moral virtue. To embrace eudaimonia is to prioritize the cultivation of virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The Stoic, in their quest for true happiness, recognizes that the well-lived life is one where moral excellence takes precedence over fleeting pleasures or external validations. This strategy becomes a guiding force in decision-making. The Stoic, faced with choices, asks not just what brings temporary satisfaction, but what aligns with the virtues that define a flourishing life. Eudaimonia, in essence, is the blueprint for a life rich in meaning and purpose. Eudaimonia serves as a compass in navigating the complexities of existence. In moments of triumph or tribulation, the Stoic finds solace in the knowledge that true happiness emanates from the pursuit of virtue. In the words of Epictetus, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. As we immerse ourselves in the Stoic philosophy of eudaimonia, let Seneca's words resonate within. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. In this pursuit of moral excellence, the Stoic discovers not just resilience, but a profound and enduring sense of fulfillment. Dear seekers of greatness, join our Stoic community, where resilient souls come together to grow as one. Amidst timeless lessons, we shape inner fortresses, find strength in adversities, wisdom in reflections, and virtue in actions. In this sanctuary of mutual growth, each member is an architect of their own evolution. We invite you to be part of this collective journey of self-mastery, where unity strengthens and shared wisdom illuminates the path.